Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video, I have a few fall projects left to do. So let's get right into it. We are going to get started with this box here. It is actually a tray that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I painted the sides and the back. Originally, I wanted to put the design on the inside, and then I decided no, I wanted to put the design on the back. So I painted it in white with two coats. I didn't paint the bottom of it because it will stand like this, and I didn't think it was necessary to paint the bottom. So I just painted the sides. So I'm going to get the design out, and of course I have to do some weeding, and I'm thinking that reverse weeding might be best for especially this small piece here. So let's do that. Okay, get this on here, and of course my transfer tape got all wonky. This is the Caesar. What is this? The Caesar. This is Caesar's permanent vinyl, and it's a glitter vinyl, but it does not feel like, I mean, so it's more like a shimmer. Definitely do not feel any of the texture that you would feel with glitter vinyl. All right, let me weed this out. This is very little, so I'm gonna weed this out really quickly. So I finally got that pumpkin all weeded out. I will say it was not, yeah, put it behind there. It was not that easy because it's so small. I feel like if this was a bigger size piece of vinyl, it would be very easy. But you know how it goes with the small images. And I'm going to do this one. This one should be fair. These two actually should be fairly easy. I don't even think reverse weeding is necessary. Nope, not at all. There we go. And get this one. Oh, that just made me nervous. If you see how the Y is cut off right here, it's cut off like that on purpose, but I forgot. I actually cut this vinyl out sometime last week. So I haven't seen it since, but there's a reason why that's cut off. So we're going to see in a moment. Let's figure out how we're going to do this. I think I need a new piece of transfer tape because honestly, I want to transfer this all at one time if I can. That's the goal. Let's see if we can achieve that goal. So I'm gonna cut that down. Let's see how big I need this to be. You know, this is only big enough. This is only big enough for that. Okay, that was silly. Let's try again. I'm gonna go here. All right. I am gonna start with this piece, and I still think it's too long, but I didn't want to mess it up again. Yeah, it's a little too long, but Let's see, how long is this one? So we could cut off that much. There we go. All right. Start by doing this. Trying to get this as close to the top as possible, but I would like the lines to be sort of kind of straight. Let's see. Okay. We're backwards, but here, let's flip. Or upside down, really. All right, there we go. Hey There is on, and I'm going to take this piece off now. And I still have the shimmer vinyl on my fingers. So this hay is broken because it's supposed to go right here in between the outside of the M and the inside of the M, right there. Perfect. Okay. Ooh, don't go on there. All right, there we go. Let's see if that transferred well. Yes, awesome. And then we're gonna add our pumpkin. So actually, I'll do the pumpkin by itself because that's not a big deal. Originally, I cut the pumpkin, the actual shape of the pumpkin with the word pumpkin. Um, with the word pumpkin, but what had happened was it actually I think I am gonna do it on here because I want to make sure, but you know what? I'll do it like this. I originally cut it with it, but because it was so thin, that setting was just too harsh for this thin of a design. So I had to recut it, and what I did was recut it with on a different setting, and that worked well. So I'm gonna put this here. And wait, do I want the pumpkin to be straight? No, I want it to be like slightly slanted. All right. And now I can just cut off this little edge here. And now I can apply it all at once. All right, here we go. Let's see if, nope, don't snatch, don't snatch. Let's be nice. You got to talk to the vinyl like their child. Don't snatch now. Okay. Um, all right, I think that's it. I'm gonna let it, I'm gonna commit. And I'm hoping that this doesn't, oh, okay. I was gonna say I hope that the transfer tape doesn't ruin my paint, but it is coming off very nicely so far. I hope I didn't speak too soon. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna rub some of this down just a little more. Make sure it's all down. Oh, yes. This is so pretty. Look at that. That looks so nice. And can you see the shimmer? Oh gosh. And of course, this makes me think of a song from a show my daughter used to watch when she was little called Shimmer and Shine. And I was 2 seconds away from singing the song. Anyway, let's move on to our next craft. Okay, our next craft is this mug from Dollar Tree. They're great for gift giving, making things for yourself. So we're gonna put a little design on here, very quick and easy. Um, I'm going to use this same transfer tape that I used before. All right. And I want to clean this off really quickly with some rubbing alcohol. Just spray a little on paper towel. And of course, you can always do double design so you can have it on both sides of your mug so you can see it. If you're drinking coffee or tea with someone else and you want them to see it, you can put it on the other side as well. I don't think I need to reverse weed this one. So I'm going to start with this black. Nope, 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 nope. We got to keep the letters. Maybe I should have. Okay, there we go. All right, there's that. And let's see. I am praying that this one cooperates. I think it should because it's a little bigger than the other pumpkin I used. So far, so good. Take out these middles. Okay, that was easy enough. And once this is here, it'll just say love with the pumpkin as an O. So I'm going to start with this, with the black letters. And for this one, as you can see so far, my color scheme is like black and gold, black and light brown. This is a really light brown, which is from Oracle. And my black for both projects was also Oracle. All right, now this one, it has to be a little more precise because as you can see with the E is kind of cut off a little bit because the pumpkin should fit right in with this E. So let's attempt to do this. I see what's happening. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's get a piece of tape and hold this down so it won't keep shifting. All right, I got some tape here just to hold it down. So like I said, it won't shift while I'm trying to get, yes. Oh my gosh, this is so much easier. Especially since this has to fit like right, you guys, this just worked wonderfully. Awesome. It pulled up the tape off this side, but that's fine because I don't need that. And I'll move that to the side. Bring the cup in a little bit. Now, sometimes you have to give relief cuts on these, on mugs, cups that are things that are shaped, have that very round shape because it's hard to lay it down sometimes, but I think we might be okay here. And I don't want to put my design too far up because of course we know that vinyl isn't food safe, so we just want to keep it away from the mouths. Yeah, this one goes down lovely. No relief cuts needed. Relief cuts were not necessary in this case, and I am happy about that because when I have to do relief cuts, I start to stress. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is not going to go down. It's not going to go down. it's going to it's going to be a mess. So I love when I do not have to do relief cuts. Yes. Look at that. It It came out so nicely. All right, we had that was our second craft. Let's move on to the last one. Okay, so our last craft is this magnetic mini canvas from Hobby Lobby. And I've used one of these in an old video before. So we're going to use this last one. This was a 2-pack. And you know how things go on sale from time to time at Hobby Lobby. So I'm not sure if I caught that on sale or not, but it wasn't that expensive. I think the price on there on the tag said $3.49. So I'm going to bring in the design and cut this down just a bit. We've got another pumpkin, y'all. I was in the pumpkin mood. So, and this is going to be a heat transfer project. I am praying right now that this weeds out nicely because it's super thin. I might not even be able to do it on camera because it might take too long. But we're going to see how it goes. This should weed out pretty quickly. Yes. And let's get these little middles. Okay. Well, it wants to stay stuck to my finger. And I think I only have one more. And these pumpkins, all of them were, I think most of these designs, if not all of them, were from Cricut Design Space. This one was, okay, so the pumpkin came from Design Space, but this part was not. As you can see here, I sliced that to make an opening so I can add the words in the middle. So this part was kind of more of a image that I created. All right, so far so good, guys. Let's keep on. I'm about to lose the little dot to the eye, but honestly, this dot is so tiny. I don't even think it would matter. Where is it? Oh, I think I'm almost okay with losing this dot because it is minuscule. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight it. It's okay. You'll be able to read the word regardless of if it has the dot or not. I could barely see it. Yeah, it's okay. All right, so that weeded well, and now I just got to take out the middles, and I'm pretty sure this will be painless. Maybe. Don't speak to Sylvie. Okay, although that was painless, I had to stop talking so I could focus. I'm going to show you what it's going to look like first because we obviously can't heat press these at the same time, but it is, I'm also going to put it on here so I can measure it up, make sure that it's in the best spot. I'm going to cut a little of this excess off. All right. Now, as we know, this is sticky, but it does not stick to this canvas. Not real. No, not at all. So I'm going to just have this come here. And okay. And then it says smells like fall. And then the reason why I put smells like fall, because this is going to go on, since this is magnetic, it's going to go in my kitchen. And of course, with all the baking, although I'm not a huge baker, but the baking, my husband does try to make one of those like smell good pots where you can put the cinnamon and the fruit and all that stuff. I don't really like the smell. But he says because it smells like fall, like that's when you know it's fall time. I'm like, if you say so. So anywho, this is what it will look like. So I think I like where this is. I just want to make sure this is straight. Yes, that is straight. What I'm going to do is, since I need to give it a little pressure back here, I'm going to put on my heat resistant gloves. Okay, I have my glove on. I really only need one glove because I need my hand to be able to go back here to give it some pressure. So I'm going to keep that held down while I use my heat press mini, which is on medium, and get this pressed down. All right, I think I got this down. I have been having issues with my heat press mini. I really think I have to buy a new one because I just noticed, and this is not even fully down. Okay, so I noticed recently that it keeps cutting off, and I'm obviously that tells me there's a short somewhere. So I think I need to get a new one ASAP. And it actually scratched the. I wish I would have thought about that because I would have covered this with parchment paper, so it didn't do that. All right, I do need to get this spot again. I'm going to cover it with parchment paper this time around. I have my parchment paper and I'm going to hope for the best with this thing. Okay, so I'm going to let that cool for a moment. Let's see. Let's get this to cool down a little faster. Hoping that that second press. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, the second press did it. Let's get this piece in here. All right, I'm going to cover it again with this parchment paper. Put my glove back on. Get my hand back there. Okay, we're going to let this cool. Let's see, this is a very thin font, so hopefully it didn't need much heat. All right, there we go. It came out really good. Okay, let's bring everything back in. All right, you guys, I have all three projects back in the camera. This one I didn't mention, but I was thinking about giving it to my daughter, seeing if she wants to put it in her room with some of her fall decor. But I thought this was so cute, especially to give to her. And then, of course, I said I'm going to put this one on my refrigerator. And then this is just a mug to have in my collection of mugs. But I really do like how this turned out with that light brown and black. And then we had the shimmer gold and black, and then the brown and black. I wanted to keep it within the family. As you see, I didn't have any orange or anything. I wanted more neutral colors. So I really like how all of these turned out. So, of course, as always, thanks for hanging out with me for a little while I crafted at my craft desk. I do hope that you would like, comment, And of course, subscribe if you have not already. I hope that these inspired you to get your last minute fall crafting, because honestly, fall still goes for a little longer. You know, we still have to get to Thanksgiving and all of that stuff. So it's still fall time. We can still add a few things to our decor or just to have in our fall stash. So, again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Later, guys.